Baba Vanga's shocking prophecy for those born with the M mark on their palm. What if I told you that your palm might hold a hidden symbol connected to a powerful ancient prophecy known that could explain why you've always felt different, guided, or even called to something greater? This isn't just folklore or superstition. The mysterious letter M etched into the lines of your hand is believed to be far more than a coincidence. It's a spiritual signature, a cosmic imprint, marking you as part of a rare group chosen for something extraordinary. Decades ago, the legendary mystic Baba Vanga foresaw that individuals with this mark would have a profound role in reshaping the world. She spoke of their deep intuition, unshakable strength, and the unique purpose they carry waiting for the right time to awaken. That time, according to her vision, is now. In 2025, as the world faces uncertainty and transformation, the call for conscious leaders, healers, and truth seekers is growing louder. Synchronicities, dreams, and global shifts are aligning like never before. And if you're watching this, it may not be a coincidence. The universe doesn't make mistakes. In this video on the journey of wisdom, we'll uncover what this ancient prophecy really means, why it matters today, and how your presence here may be a sign that you're meant to help guide humanity into a new era of awareness. Are you ready to find out what the M on your palm truly reveals about your destiny? Stay with me and let's begin this journey of revelation together. Number 1. Who was Baba Vanga? Baba Vanga, her name still stirs curiosity and awe across generations, even decades after her passing. Born in Bulgaria in 1911, she lived a humble life marked by an extraordinary gift that many believed connected her to realms beyond the physical. After losing her eyesight during a powerful storm in her childhood, she claimed that her inner vision was awakened an ability to see what others could not. Rather than seeing darkness, she said her blindness opened the gateway to insight, allowing her to perceive events far beyond her time. Her words and visions often baffled skeptics and inspired deep reverence among believers. As her reputation grew, people from all walks of life, leaders, scholars, and everyday seekers, sought her counsel, drawn to the accuracy and depth of her predictions. What made Baba Vanga truly extraordinary wasn't just the content of her visions, but the feeling she stirred in others, a blend of mystery, truth, and a profound sense that her voice carried something ancient and unshakably real. Over the years, many of her prophecies have eerily aligned with real-world events, causing even the most rational minds to pause. She foretold dramatic shifts in global politics, natural disasters, and the rapid rise of technology long before such changes took hold. She warned of climate disruptions and massive floods, predicted the fall of the Twin Towers with chilling clarity, and hinted at the emergence of new diseases and cures. Yet despite the attention given to her more public prophecies, there was one message she guarded with unusual caution: prophecy she believed was only meant to surface when the world was truly ready. This vision concerned a unique group of individuals marked by fate, those born with the mysterious M symbol on the palm of their hand. Baba Vanga spoke of this mark not as a coincidence, but as a divine signal that points to an inner strength and a soul chosen to play a greater role in the unfolding of humanity's spiritual journey. Number 2. The M mark, meaning and symbolism. Hidden within the lines of your palm, the letter M may appear subtle, but according to Baba Vanga, this simple symbol holds ancient and powerful meaning. It is not merely a coincidence of creases. It is a coded imprint woven into the skin as a spiritual reminder of who you are and what you carry within. The M is more than a letter. It stands for mystery, message, mission, and mirror reach, pointing toward deeper layers of your inner world. Baba Vanga believed that those born with this mark are spiritually encoded with a unique vibration that resonates with truth, intuition, and transformation. She taught that the symbol acts like a spiritual mirror. It reflects the potential hidden beneath the surface. The M reveals a connection to the unseen world, a sign that the person is not here by chance, but carries a spiritual signature etched by forces beyond ordinary understanding. To recognize the M is to awaken to this message. It whispers, "You were born with intention." Those who bear the M often find themselves asking life's deeper questions. What am I meant to become? Is there something more? This mark is a symbol of awareness, urging the bearer to look inward, listen to intuition, and explore what others overlook. It's a call toward inner clarity. The power of the M doesn't lie in external recognition, but in internal knowing. It may be the reason why some people feel drawn to spiritual paths, healing, or deep creative work without understanding why. The mark is a compass pointing toward meaning. It is not the destination, but the invitation to explore it. Baba Vanga believed that these markings existed long before birth, as part of a soul's preparation. They are symbols of potential, not promises, reminders, not guarantees. They represent what could be if the person is willing to look inward, listen closely, and live with purpose. So, next time you look at your hand and see the letter M, don't dismiss it. Instead, ask yourself, what message am I carrying? What truth is waiting to be remembered? Because this quiet, powerful symbol is not just something you wear, it's something you are. Number 3. The Sacred Mission. Let's take a deeper look at what Baba Vanga called the Sacred Mission, a message not only for those who bear the mysterious M mark on their palm, but also for anyone seeking meaning in a world that often feels confusing and uncertain. Baba Vanga believed that those with this unique mark were not born by accident or coincidence. They were born with a higher calling, a spiritual responsibility woven into their very being. If you have this mark, or if you're simply drawn to this message, consider this a gentle awakening to something greater. These individuals, known as the marked ones, are here not just to live ordinary lives, but to help guide humanity through dark times and profound changes. In a world that seems increasingly divided and overwhelmed, people with this mark are like beacons, sent to help restore balance through power or dominance, but through compassion, wisdom, and inner strength. Baba Vanga saw them as spiritual leaders in disguise, people who may not even realize how powerful they are until life pushes them to awaken. She believed that when global consciousness reaches a tipping point, when fear, greed, and chaos begin to consume the collective spirit, these marked souls would rise, not with loud voices, but with calm hearts and clear intentions, to gently guide others back to love, truth, and harmony. Have you ever felt like you were meant for more, even if you couldn't explain why? Maybe you've experienced moments of deep empathy, strong intuition, or a feeling that you can sense things others can't. Perhaps you felt out of place in the world, or gone through hardships that seemed unfair or unexplainable. According to Baba Vanga, that is often how the journey begins for those on a sacred mission. Just as the Buddha once said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." The marked ones are called to awaken slowly, sometimes painfully, but always with purpose. They are meant to hold a vision for a new kind of world, a world that does not depend on material success or competition, but one built on compassion, truth, and a deep connection between all living beings. Baba Vanga believed these people would help lead a global shift in consciousness, something that many spiritual traditions also speak of, a collective awakening to our deeper nature and shared destiny. The world doesn't just need change, it needs transformation, and those with the M mark are here to be quiet architects of that new reality. But here's where it gets even more personal. Baba Vanga warned that if these individuals ignore their calling, if they suppress their gifts, avoid their purpose, or try to fit into a life that doesn't align with their truth, they may experience deep dissatisfaction, emotional confusion, and even repeated obstacles in life. Have you ever wondered why some things just don't seem to work out for you, no matter how hard you try? It might not be a matter of failure. It might be a sign that you're trying to walk a path that was never meant for you. When the soul knows it has a mission and the person avoids it, there's often a sense of restlessness or a feeling of being stuck. That is the soul's way of nudging you back toward your purpose. The Buddha also taught, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path." That's exactly what Baba Vanga hinted at. Those who are marked must choose to awaken and walk their own sacred path, not for recognition, but because the world needs their light, especially now. And what does this mission really look like in everyday life? It's not always grand or dramatic. It could be the way you speak truth when others are silent, the way you offer love when others judge, or how you use your energy to create peace rather than conflict. It might mean becoming a healer, a teacher, a guide, or simply someone who leads by example in your family or community. You don't need to be famous to fulfill this mission. You only need to be fully yourself. You may ask, but how do I begin? The answer lies in awareness. Start by listening more deeply to your intuition. Notice what your heart feels pulled toward. Are you drawn to help others? Do you feel peace when you're in nature or when you speak honestly? These small signs are clues. Baba Vanga didn't give this prophecy to scare or flatter people. She shared it to awaken a deeper truth within us, a truth that connects directly to your soul's reason for being here. And if you've been feeling lost or unsure lately, consider this. Perhaps you're not off course, but being called to rise, to remember, and to realign. So here is the takeaway, the message to hold close as you move through life. If you carry the M mark, or even feel spiritually connected to this message, understand that you are not random, and neither are your challenges. You were born at this time for a reason. Your presence matters. Your words, your energy, and your kindness have a ripple effect that goes far beyond what you can see. Let your life be your message. As you move forward, ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my purpose, or am I avoiding it out of fear or doubt? The more you lean into your sacred mission, the more clarity, peace, and power you will feel, because when you honor the calling of your soul, life has a way of supporting you in return. Still watching? That means you're meant to hear this message. Baba Vanga's prophecy for those with the M mark might be more connected to your life than you think. Comment, "Chosen by fate," if you feel the energy of something greater at work. Keep watching. The final part of this video holds a revelation you won't want to miss. Number 4. Signs of awakening. Number 4. In Baba Vanga's powerful prophecy, centers on something both mysterious and deeply personal, what she referred to as the signs of awakening. These are the subtle but undeniable clues that a person marked with the sacred M on their palm is beginning to activate their spiritual mission, even if they don't fully realize it yet. Baba Vanga believed that when someone is born with this rare sign, they are spiritually coded for something greater, and over time, this inner purpose begins to wake up. But how can you tell when this awakening is beginning to happen? What should you be looking for in your own life? She explained that it often starts with physical sensations that are easy to overlook or dismiss, such as a sudden tingling or warmth in the palms of the hands, particularly when you're around certain people, in peaceful places, or deep in thought. You might also notice a shift in your energy, feeling unusually drained around negativity or highly energized when doing things that bring peace or kindness. Sleep patterns may also begin to change, not from stress, but from the body aligning with spiritual rhythms. Maybe you wake up at the same time every night, especially around 3 or 4 a.m. Or maybe you feel more awake during moments of silence or meditation. These are not random, they are signs that something deeper is stirring within. As this awakening continues, the signs often go beyond the physical and move into the realm of the spiritual. Baba Vanga described how vivid dreams might begin to appear, sometimes peaceful, other times intense, but always carrying a sense of meaning. These dreams might include people you've never met, future events, or symbolic places that somehow feel familiar. Have you ever had a dream that felt more real than waking life? That's one of the first signals of inner awakening. Another striking sign is the repeated appearance of mysterious symbols or numbers, particularly sequences like 1111, 2222, or even combinations that seem to follow you on clocks, receipts, or license plates. These are known as synchronicities, and they are not coincidences. According to Baba Vanga, they are like spiritual nudges from the universe, gently reminding you that you are on the right path. You may also begin to notice meaningful coincidences. Perhaps you think of someone and they suddenly call, or you ask for a sign and receive an answer in an unexpected way. These moments are not tricks of the mind. They are signals that your awareness is expanding and your connection to the unseen world is strengthening. As your spirit awakens, your emotional and intuitive senses also deepen. You might find yourself becoming more empathic, feeling the emotions of others more intensely, or sensing when someone is in pain, even if they say nothing. While this can feel overwhelming, it's actually a gift unfolding within you. Baba Vanga said that heightened empathy is one of the clearest signs that a marked one is stepping into their role. Your intuition may also sharpen. You'll begin to just know things without needing logic or explanation, and the more you trust that knowing, the clearer it becomes. This inner wisdom is part of the spiritual compass that guides you to your mission, and perhaps most importantly, a growing sense of purpose begins to settle in your heart. Even if you don't yet have the details, you start to feel that your life has deeper meaning, that you're here not just to survive, but to contribute, to heal, and to help others find their way. The Buddha once said, "When the student is ready, the teacher will appear." In the same way, when your soul is ready, the signs will start appearing all around you, quietly calling you to rise. Now, ask yourself this: have you experienced any of these signs in your life? Have you ever felt a shift in energy, a dream that spoke to you, or a coincidence too perfect to ignore? If so, consider that your awakening may already be underway. Baba Vanga didn't claim that everyone with the M would walk an easy path. In fact, she believed that those marked by the universe would often face trials early in life, emotional storms, personal losses, or deep questions that never seemed to have answers. But those trials are not meant to break you, they are meant to prepare you. Awakening is not about escaping reality, it's about seeing it more clearly and stepping into your purpose with both feet grounded in truth. The signs are like whispers from your higher self, gently asking you to pay attention, to trust the journey, and to begin honoring the unique gifts you were born with. So if these signs speak to you, if they mirror your own quiet experiences, then perhaps it's time to stop doubting and start listening. Because in a world that desperately needs awakened souls, the signs are not just for you, they are also for those you're meant to guide, heal, and inspire. And that is the true purpose behind these signs of awakening, to help you remember who you are, so you can help others remember as well. Number 5. How to prepare and activate the mark. To truly fulfill their destiny, those born with the M mark on their palms must go through a process of deep preparation. According to Baba Vanga's prophecy, this journey isn't just about spiritual growth, it also involves aligning your energy mindset, and daily actions with your higher calling. It's a full transformation, touching every part of your life. The preparation required is not only about connecting with your inner wisdom, but also about becoming grounded, clear, and ready to act when the time comes. So what does that look like in real life? These next steps are key to helping you align with your true purpose and step confidently into the role you were born to play. 1. Energetic cleansing. To begin the sacred journey of preparing and activating the M mark in the palm of your hand, it's essential to start with a foundational, steep, energetic cleansing. This isn't just a ritual or spiritual routine, it's a meaningful act of self-respect and alignment. When your energy is clear, your intentions become more powerful, and the spiritual symbols within you, like the M markan, awaken more freely. Those who are known as the marked ones, individuals sensitive to deeper energetic currents or chosen for spiritual paths, often find that their energy fields are more receptive to both positive and negative forces. Without proper cleansing, external influences, stress, negativity, and the emotional residue of others can easily latch on, clouding your clarity, draining your vitality, or even distracting you from your spiritual path. That's why regular energetic maintenance isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. A simple yet deeply effective practice for this cleansing is taking regular energetic baths. These are not just physical soaks in water, they are rituals of release and renewal. Using coarse sea salt in your bath can help draw out stagnant or toxic energy that has built up in your system over the course of the day. Salt, being a natural purifier, has been used across cultures for centuries to cleanse both physical and spiritual spaces. To enhance this ritual further, you can add herbs such as rue and rosemary. Rue is known for its strong protective qualities, helping to shield the aura from envy, ill wishes, and psychic interference. Rosemary, on the other hand, is uplifting and clarifying. It brings mental clarity and opens spiritual perception. When combined in a warm bath, these elements work together to gently yet powerfully cleanse your energetic field, allowing your natural frequency to return to a state of balance. Beyond the bath, another profoundly grounding way to keep your energy clear and open is by reconnecting with nature. So often, in the busy flow of adult life, we forget that we are part of nature, not separate from it. Walking barefoot on grass or soil, sitting under a tree in silence, listening to the subtle sounds of a forest, or even tending a small garden, these are not just pleasant activities, they are forms of energetic medicine. Nature has an innate rhythm that resonates with the core of our being, gently recalibrating our internal systems when we allow ourselves to be present with it. Through nature, we return to simplicity, to stillness, and to the silent wisdom that whispers beneath the noise of daily life. This reconnection restores our energetic balance and helps us feel supported by something greater than ourselves. When your energy is clean, centered, and strong, the M mark in your palm is more likely to activate with clarity and purpose. It becomes not just a symbol on your hand, but a gateway and energetic map that reflects your inner readiness. So, in preparing for this journey, don't overlook the subtle power of cleansing. Let it become a quiet ritual of devotion to your own well-being. In doing so, you align your body, mind, and spirit, clearing the path for the M mark to shine with its fullest potential and guiding you more confidently along your unique path. If this message resonates with you, share your energy with the community by commenting, "I am ready to cleanse, align, and awaken the path within." Let this be your quiet affirmation and a small but powerful step toward your own inner clarity. 2. Spiritual protection. Now that you've begun the journey of energetic cleansing, it's time to talk about something just as important: spiritual protection. As your awareness grows and you begin to awaken the M mark in your palm, you are not only activating a spiritual gift, but also drawing more energetic attention toward yourself. As Baba Vanga wisely warned, the more the marked ones awaken their gifts, the more susceptible they may become to negative energies. So let me ask you, how are you protecting your energy, your space, and your purpose each day? This is not meant to cause fear, but to help you prepare. Just like we lock our doors at night to feel safe in our homes, spiritual protection is a way of keeping your inner sanctuary guarded and stable. As your energy field opens more fully, you may become more sensitive to the subtle emotional currents around you, some uplifting and others draining or distracting. That's why spiritual protection is not only recommended, it's essential. One of the simplest ways to begin strengthening your protection is by working with crystals. You don't need to know everything about crystal healing to benefit from their energy. Just being intentional and consistent can bring real results. Amethyst, for instance, is a gentle yet powerful stone that helps calm your mind, raise your vibration, and act like a shield against spiritual interference. Clear quartz amplifies your natural energy and reinforces your connection to divine light, like a mirror reflecting anything that doesn't serve you away from your field. And black tourmaline. It's one of the most grounding and protective stones available. It acts like a spiritual vacuum, absorbing negative energy and helping you stay centered and strong. You can carry these stones in your pocket, wear them as jewelry, or simply place them in your living space where you spend the most time. But crystals alone are not enough. You also need to engage your voice and your intention, because there is real power in your words. Daily prayers, affirmations, or mantras serve as reminders to your spirit and declarations to the universe of what you stand for and what you won't allow into your sacred space. A simple yet powerful affirmation to say every morning is, "I am protected by divine light, and nothing can interfere with my purpose." Speak it with presence and repeat it often, not out of habit, but with awareness. These words build an energetic armor around you that grows stronger with practice. Over time, this combination of physical tools and intentional words helps create a steady boundary that not only deflects negativity, but also keeps you aligned with your path. So ask yourself, what can I do today to reinforce my spiritual protection? Can I take one small step to strengthen the light that surrounds me? The lesson here is clear. Awakening your spiritual gift is a powerful and beautiful journey, but it must be matched with a strong sense of personal responsibility. The more light you carry, the more important it becomes to guard that light with wisdom, with clarity, and with love. Remember, your purpose is sacred, and when you protect it, you honor both yourself and the greater path you're walking. 3. Developing the gifts. Now that you've begun the process of cleansing your energy and protecting your spirit, it's time to turn your focus to a truly empowering step, developing the gifts that lie dormant within the M mark on your palm. This mark, as many ancient traditions suggest, is not just a physical pattern on your skin. It's a spiritual symbol, a subtle blueprint of your potential, waiting to be activated with intention and care. But let's be clear, this activation doesn't happen automatically. You don't just wake up one day and feel your entire spiritual power unlocked. No, it requires something much deeper: your commitment, your daily attention, and your inner willingness to grow. Ask yourself this: what are you doing each day to connect with the sacred gift that's already within you? What small steps can you take to awaken what's been asleep for too long? Just like a seed buried in the soil, the gift of the M mark needs light, nourishment, and patience to grow. One of the most effective ways to begin developing this connection is through daily meditation. And I don't mean complicated, rigid forms of meditation. I mean simply taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe consciously, and turn your attention inward. As you breathe, Visualize the mark in your palm glowing gently with a golden light. This simple image, repeated daily, can help strengthen the energetic bond between your awareness and your inner purpose. The Buddha once said, "What we think, we become." So when you focus your mind with clarity and intention, you begin to shape your reality from the inside out. But meditation is just the beginning. Developing your gifts also means practicing your intuition, the subtle, often quiet voice within you that knows without needing to analyze. You might feel a nudge, a gut instinct, a sudden clarity about a decision. That's your inner wisdom speaking. The more you listen, the more you trust, the stronger that inner voice becomes. And when you align with it, your M mark responds, becoming more than just a symbol. It becomes a living connection between your higher self and the path you're meant to walk. Now, ask yourself, how often do you make time to truly listen to yourself, not just to your thoughts, but to the space behind them? That's where true wisdom resides. To support this connection, build daily practices into your life that keep you centered and aligned. Something as simple as conscious breathing, taking a few moments throughout your day to pause and breathe deeply, can bring you back into balance. Reading spiritual texts, even a few lines a day, can plant powerful seeds of insight. And making space for moments of silence, where you do nothing but sit and be, can tune your heart to a deeper frequency. These aren't just rituals, they are reminders. They help you remember who you are beneath all the noise and distraction. Lao Tzu once said, "At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want." That wisdom lives inside you, and developing your gifts is about clearing the way so that wisdom can come through more clearly. So again, I ask, what gift is waiting inside of you? What does your M mark want to reveal to you, if only you'd slow down enough to listen? The lesson is this: your gifts are already within you, but they need your attention, your discipline, and your trust. By meditating, practicing intuition, and staying spiritually aligned through simple daily habits, you give your soul the space it needs to shine. When you nurture the M mark with consistency and love, you step into a version of yourself that's not only more awakened, but also more connected to the greater good you're here to serve. If you've made it this far, perhaps it's because something within you is beginning to awaken. The M mark on your palm may not just be a symbol, it could be a reminder that you were born with purpose, with a mission that the world needs now more than ever. So as you reflect on Baba Vanga's prophecy, ask yourself, what am I being called to do? And more importantly, am I ready to listen? Thank you for being part of the journey of wisdom. If this video spoke to you, please support our work by giving it a like, sharing it with others who may need this message, and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming videos filled with ancient insights and modern guidance. Until next time, stay grounded, stay awakened, and keep walking your sacred path.